So I wanted to make a little bit of a follow-up video from the last one where I talked about things going on in the guitar industry in 2024 and shed some light on this unknown brand. This is a guitar from Artist Guitars, which is Australia's version of Harley Benton. For the price you pay, it's got some of the best features out there, and to be honest, I thought the specs were too good to be true for the price. So let's check it out. So here she is. So this right here is the Artist Cimmerian model. It runs at about 370 Australian dollars, which converts to about 240 USD. So this is firmly on the budget end of things, but let's look at what we actually get for the price. Firstly, these pickups are active pickups. So that's awesome by itself, right? But the best thing about it is, say you didn't like the pickups and you wanted to change them out, well, buying a guitar with active pickups means it's already got the battery pack pre-installed. So it saves you the hassle of finding somewhere to squeeze in the battery or routing extra in the future. The other great thing about this is check out these tuners. They're actually locking tuners, which is absolutely insane to see on a guitar for 240 USD. So I've actually had this guitar for a year and a half now. I originally bought it with the idea that, you know, it's cheap enough that I could use it as a bit of a beat up guitar, I could modify it, I could try different pickups, I could, you know, kind of dip my toes into guitar modifications, but I haven't changed a thing on it yet. This guitar has actually become my go-to for drop C tuning, so it just lives there. And despite the 24.75 inch scale, holds up in drop C pretty fine. Alright, so let's hear how this sounds in a mix. I'm just gonna write something up and play it for you. And then I'll also play some sound clips just jamming in the room. I've got some clips from when I received it in E standard like a year and a half ago, and then I'll just do some jamming here now. I think it's pretty crazy how good this thing feels to play. It feels just like I'm playing an LTD. Like the arrow back there, it has the same neck shape. The back of the neck feels good. It's not glossy. It's very smooth. The pickups sound great to me. The only thing I might consider changing is the nut. I'm sure it's just something cheap that they put on there, and it's a $10 fix. I'll get around to it eventually, but it's definitely not needed. I think given today's market, some of the cheaper brands like Harley Benton and Artist really deserve a good go because they're putting out pretty quality stuff considering the price point and considering how expensive some of the competitors are. I would imagine that some of the money saved on this guitar comes from the woods used. There's probably a lot of cheaper wood going on, but for metal and just in general with electric guitars, I don't think the wood matters too much anyway. So I really think you can't go wrong with this. This is definitely not paid or sponsorship or anything like that. I was just truly amazed by how good these play, which, especially if you're picking this up for a beginner, or you're a beginner yourself thinking about buying it, how it feels to play is probably the most important thing, second to how it sounds. So now I've even seen they're doing these multi-scale 8-string things, which are always out of stock because, you know, why wouldn't they be? Like, everyone wants to get a hand on them for just a few $100s, right? They look like a demonic version of a Strandberg. Yeah, no, couldn't be happier with this, especially given the price I paid. Thought I'd share a video about it and some playing and some sound demos. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.